What's up, guys? Today's gonna be a fun day. I got Jordan over here in the passenger seat. Do you speak?
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Do I speak?
And we're heading pond hopping is what we're doing today. Jordan's got a buddy that's got access to a bunch of ponds. Some of them are public, some are private. I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna take a dead rig and I'm gonna whack them today. I'm gonna put a smack down on these two youngins.
Whatever.
So let's get to his buddy's house and I'll meet him and introduce him to you guys, and let's go have a ball. Alright, so we made it to the first lake. I got Preston right behind me. Say, hey Preston, turn around. There you go. And then Jordan's already on the water. He's gonna make the first cast of the day. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a look at the lake and figure out how I'm gonna fish it. But we'll let them go have some fun. I'm gonna do mostly filming today and get them catching fish. So let me get my stuff set up and we'll get on the water. Well, it's pretty cool for this guy to let us fish his little lake. It's always good to have a landowner that'll let kids go fishing, and I think it ought to be. We ought to change our minds. Instead of not letting kids fishing, just hold them to a standard of taking care of the property and keeping things clean and being good kids and letting them fish. And as long as they obey the rules, it'd be great. So it's a pretty neat little pond. Alright, so let me talk to you guys a little bit why I like a Ned rig so much on small little ponds. It's so versatile and it's not very heavy. So what happens is you get all this junk that's on the bottom, the leaves and the junk that just decays, and you have a lot of sediment in small ponds, and the bottom is just really soft. So things like a heavy jig or anything that sits on the bottom is not going to be very good, except for if you can get really lightweight, and that's what a Ned rig does. It's a lightweight bait. It sits on top of that muck and those leaves. And my other favorite way to fish it when I'm on these little ponds is to swim it. You let it sink down to the bottom and you just barely slowly swim it just off of the bottom, and they'll just hammer it. So we're gonna try several different ways, but the reason I like it is just because it's so versatile and it's perfect for little small ponds. Alright, so I want you guys to notice this lake. It's very well built. A lot of concrete. This guy spent a lot of money building this lake. But see that whole entire bank? It's got the sun first. See, these boys chose to fish the cold side of the lake, the unsunny side of the lake, because it's got a nice trail. Well, I'm going to go over to the sunny side where the water's warming up faster. See if I can't find a concentration of bass. We've already seen a couple of crappie on the bed. So let's go check it out. I guarantee this dam cost about $250,000 to build. Oh, that was a bite. Got him. First fish of the day. Good old healthy dink. Alright, so think about the conditions. It was cold last night, 32 degrees, so the water temperature dropped. Okay? And which bank has got the sun on it? What side of the lake's got the sun on it right now? See the sunny side of the lake? So that's where the water's going to warm up first, and on this concrete. Whoo, it's cold. Yep, but not deep, just right along the wall. I ain't gonna push you in. And then our fishing day would be over. Look at this, I got matching line to my rod. Isn't that crazy? That's the new high-vis Smackdown from Seagar. Bright, very bright. My line is color coordinated. Got him. Oh, I'm finding the dumbest fish in the lake. Fish number 2. They taste good too. That little guy was fairly shallow. Uh-oh, I might be in that tree. I am in that tree. Well, I feel like old one rod, one reel fishing. Sitting out here with one rod, one reel, and one chesty. Alright, let's go around here and fish this bank. Fish the sunny side. This will give me a chance to look in the water and see if I see anything interesting. This is also a kind of a shallower side. Kind of talk to you guys about why I love a Ned rig so much on small little ponds like this. You guys look down in the water, there's just a bunch of leaves and junk. Well, as that stuff decays and you get sediment down on the bottom and that kind of stuff, it starts to get real muddy, real soft stuff on the bottom. And a Ned rig is so versatile. You can hop it, you can let it sit on the bottom. It doesn't sink down into this mess because it's so light. It sits on the top, or you can swim it, which is one of my favorite ways to do when they're really active. Is I love to swim a Ned rig just barely off the bottom and just kind of twitch my rod a little bit. And if they're in the mood to chase, they will hammer it. But it's just so versatile. That's the biggest thing about it, and that's the reason why I love it so much for small little ponds. It's perfect for the conditions that you usually face when you fish in a small pond. Got one! Another little one. Got him. Ooh, another little one. Oops. There he goes. Quick release. Ooh, got a good one. Well, hey, he's halfway decent. Bigger than the ones I've been catching. Jordan caught him one over on the other end. Yay! do a little changeover. Hopefully I have what I'm looking for. I do. I'm going to change to one of the new TRD crawls. See if that makes a difference. Another thing I like about Z-Man plastics is they're reusable, so always when you take them off, put them back in the bag and you'll have them for a long time until they completely get destroyed, which takes a lot of work. Only thing I don't like about Z-Man plastics is they don't work with JJ's Magic. My favorite dipping dye fish attractant will dissolve them. That was a poor job of hooking this thing. Good grief. It's like I'd never done it before. There we go. That's much better. Much better. Very competitive. He got that from me, I guess, but I'm gonna mess with him a little bit. Hey Jordan, I want you to do me a favor. Do a quick run through of your bank fishing tackle box. All right, so we got Jordan here. He's gonna just quickly kind of pull the boxes out. He's not gonna dig into it too much, but I want you guys to see how he organizes all the tackle that he takes with him when he's bank fishing. Some of those crankbaits, I wondered what happened to them. Alright, go through them one at a time.
Okay.
First of all, what's your bag?
What's a Flambeau? Little fishing bag my dad got me.
Cool.
Have, like, the Ike thing on it somewhere?
No, that's the Flambeau one. Yeah, that was pre-Ike.
So what I have first, always, have my terminal tackle.
Alright.
And I can, this bag can fit like part of this stuff.
Yep.
And then I got, oh yeah, finesse jigs.
Okay. That's perfect for small ponds.
Yeah.
You don't need big jigs for little ponds.
That's unfortunate.
Ned rig jig.
Yeah, I wish I would have known I would have had that. And then next, I got my square bill.
Alright, square bills.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I got jerk baits, because I just have those in there. I usually don't take them with me, but.
Alright.
Jerk baits.
Okay.
And then I have jigs.
Yep, bigger jigs. Yep.
All these I tied.
You hand tied all those?
Yeah.
Right on. Some little girls having a whole lot of fun over there. They're jumping on trampoline. That's what they're doing.
And then I got my favorite bait, the chatterbait.
I got a whole box of chatter chickens. Look at that. Sweet. And what's that big gray box right there?
Oh, yeah. This is all of my soft plastics.
Cool. Yep.
And I'll always bring a pack of little bluegill baits or something.
Something to use for small baits. So you had crappie jigs today.
Yep.
Cool. And how many rods did you carry?
3.
Cool.
And
So do y'all want to see the tackle that I cut? Wait, first of all, how many fish you catch today? 2. All right. So I'm gonna go.
You did this just to rattle me.
I'm gonna go through my tackle box. Okay. Here's my tackle box. I got a bag of TRD craws, a bag of TRD craws, a bag of TRDs. He's throwing his stuff at me. And There's my there's my rod.
Of course, that's all we got.
And my box of jigs. And I caught, I don't know how many, 10? 10. Jordan. He's so competitive. He makes it so much fun to pick on him sometimes. You done good though. You tried a bunch of stuff.
Yep. And now we're gonna go to another pond. But
Yep. So I'm gonna take them to another pond, but I've got to go. I got stuff I got to get done, so I'm gonna drop them off, and hopefully they can find their way home. Because that's what a good dad does. But guys, like I always say, be sure to introduce somebody to fishing. Introduce them to my channel. Let me help you teach them how to fish. More importantly, get out on the water, go out and catch some fish, and have a great day.